of Boston, Massachusetts, your home for this Eastern Conference playoff matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. We'll be joined by Doris Burke a little bit later on. Clark, Chicago is going to be looking to even the series here, but it will be a tough task.
It sure will be, Kev. This Celtic team has been a juggernaut at home, only losing once all season to the Portland Trail Blazers. The Chicago Bulls will have to play the best basketball they can in order to overcome the noise here in Boston.
And with Game 1, as we saw in this series, that didn't happen for the Bulls as they fell 123-104. One bright spot, though, in that game was Michael Jordan, who looked to be as fit as ever in that game.
And, Kevin, he can be a game changer. The Bulls just snuck into the playoffs with him injured for most of the year. But if he's healthy, then they are a whole different team. This is shaping up to be a fantastic game, too, and I can't wait for it to get started.
Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Well, no surprise, Kevin. An update on Michael Jordan. He missed 64 games during the regular season with a broken foot. Now coming into this series, he told Chicago management that he absolutely wanted to play, saying, "A basketball player is what I am, and there is no way he would miss the series." Management couldn't say no to his request, and from the looks of Game 1, it's paid off with him. No surprise with Michael, Kevin.
Good stuff, Doris. Thank you. And Clark, you know, you hear a quote like that from Jordan, and you get an idea of his competitive nature.
Most certainly you do, Kevin. You can see it in his eyes when he plays. I mean, he's as focused on the court as any young player I've ever seen.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Charles Oakley. Michael Jordan is out there with Mason. Then it's Corzine and Woolridge. You see all the great rebounders for Boston. They really are tough to deal with inside.
But what is odd is that the Bulls had a slight edge with offensive rebounds in the regular season. They did a great job of chasing down loose balls.
And here is Macy. Pass to Jordan. Ainge covering. Jordan kicks it over to Corzine. Back to Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover.
Boston ball.
Here's Johnson. And McHale backs down. It's tipped.
He forced it there. You got to be smart with the ball in your hands.
Ainge against Jordan. Corzine the pass to Jordan. Open look. Again, Chicago. And Jordan picks up. Johnson outside. Pass to Bird.
It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
Woolridge the pass to Jordan. Bird covering. Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
5 minutes left in the first quarter. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Woolridge. Bird can't hit. Chicago leading. And here is Jordan. 8 points for him. Corzine inside. Bird covering. Here's Jordan. His airness strikes again. Michael Jordan with the score.
Boy, he flushes it with such strength, Kevin.
Yeah, how about that one, Clark? He continues to top himself.
Yeah, he's outdoing himself, isn't he?
Get on the scoreboard. Big size difference, Clark, in this series, perhaps personified the most by Robert Parrish.
And whenever the Celtics hit a scoring lull, I think they'll look inside to the Chief. There really isn't anyone who can handle his size and presence in the paint for the Bulls.
Agreed. 5 on the clock. Parrish kicks to Ainge. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Gets the whistle, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, he wanted that three-point play. That shot came real close to going down.
See how hard he is to guard for Chicago.
Yeah, 14 rebounds a game in the 6 contests between these two teams, Kevin. That is a very high number given they have played 6 times already. I mean, that's over 80 rebounds. He's going to be hard to keep off the glass all series long for the Bulls.
Making a switch here, the Bulls. Here's Gervin. They rule this one goaltended. Caught the shot.
He's one of the best in the league.
Here's Parrish. No points for him. McKay shoots over Woolridge. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And again, it's Michael Jordan.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Back to Bird. Over Jordan. It's blocked. Here's Parrish, and he dunks that one through. Arcs it high. Woolridge. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Johnson against Paxson. With the floater, and there's the nice layup by Johnson. Johnson's got his first points in this one. First line of defense against Jordan will be DJ Dennis Johnson, it seems.
And even for DJ, that is quite the task. He can go body to body with Jordan, but Mike was just so fast and quick that he's going to have an easy time getting around him.
Now here's Jordan. 4 seconds left. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Here's Bird, and he gets it to go. They call the foul. He'll get a chance to make it left in the first quarter. Pass to Jordan. And it's Johnson picking him up. Corzine with the screen on Johnson. Jordan against Johnson. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
Here's Bird. 7 points in the game. And McHale gets double teamed. Over Gervin. Bird with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
This guy is really providing a lot of offense for him right now.
Jordan up top. Ainge covering. Got the bucket and the foul.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for. How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's already got 16 points, and he has 1 block in the game, too. What touch he's got out there. He's hardly missed anything.
Now here's Johnson. Guarded by Paxson. Paxson against Johnson. Here's Bird. And laying it in as that one falls through. Bird's got 11 points.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered a tremendous performance this quarter.
Here's Jordan. Defended by Parrish. His first attempt. The shot by Corzine, no good. What should Boston be trying to accomplish on the offensive side of things in this series, Clark?
Well, you know, I think they need to be on their mark from outside, from long range. If they can't hit from outside, then things will get very congested inside for their bigs, and that'll make it a lot easier for Chicago. I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Here's Johnson. 25 seconds left in the first. Bird outside. Buries the corner jumper. Bird's got 13 points. Here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. Here's Paxson, and that's not going to fall for him. In our first quarter of play over, some good numbers on the board so far. Bulls out front, up by 2. Here's Paxson. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Michael Jordan. Charles Oakley out there with Corzine. That's
Boy, he's such a powerful finisher, Kevin.
Well, it's almost a sure thing when he gets in that close, Clark.
A clear path? You don't want to get in the way of this fella.
Oh, no. He's cleared for landing every time. Celtics trail by 4. Johnson outside. Here's Bird. The shot is off, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Jordan against McHale. Arcs it high. McHale against Oakley. Clock is at 3. Jordan hangs. Jordan's shot is off. You know, Clark, you look at Jordan's numbers last year when he won Rookie of the Year, just leading the way for Chicago in every aspect.
Well, points, assists, rebounds, Kevin. I mean, he did it all. It's a shame he missed so much of this year due to injury, and you can see it in his numbers.
Bird with the bucket. Here's Paxson. Jordan against Ainge. Ainge against Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Ainge is whistled for reaching in. That's foul number 2 for him. And back to Jordan, even when he came back at the end of the season, he wasn't the same. Scoring down, every number down. But the deeper you go into this series, the healthier and more productive he's going to be, Kevin. I mean, he was still shaking off some of the rust at the end of the season, but now he's looking like he's in top form and all polished up. You think he's got a big game in him?
I think so.
Johnson with it. And McHale backs down. Tosses it up. Nails it from 8 feet. McHale's got his second basket of the night.
Kevin, this guy keeps constant pressure on the defense whenever he has the ball. He's a good decision maker. He can score it, and he's also a terrific passer. He seems to always make the right decision with the ball.
Gervin, Bird covering. And here's Paxson. Over Johnson. No good from Paxson.
Great defense there. Challenged the path of the shooter, which caused the miss.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. Over Gervin. And Bird with the basket on the assist from Dennis Johnson. Bird's got 17. And here are the Bulls now. Now Jordan. He's got 21. Here's Gervin. Takes it up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. He's got 6. Here's Johnson. Right around 5 minutes left in the half. A 10-footer and another basket for Boston. Danny Ainge with the real big year, Clark, for the Celtics.
And you know, Kevin, with him, it isn't so much about the numbers, although he was a double-digit scorer. It's that he pushes the tempo when they need it and dictates the flow of the game.
He's key, you're right. Johnson over to help. From deep. No good from Paxson. A big possession here.
Can they come back to take the lead?
Fades away. The shot's good from Ainge. And the Celtics lead by 2. And Clark, another thing about Ainge, he is just a scrappy player.
Kevin, he's one of those guys that the opposing team loves to hate. For a guy his size, he's not afraid to mix it up with anybody. He'll get it.
Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there. Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Here's Johnson. Now a timeout call. Here's Ainge. Guarded by Jordan. Ainge, the pass to Parrish. Goes up, and he drops it in on the layup.
You can't let guys get so close to the hoop like that. You got to bump them and chunk them a little bit as they come through the paint. Make them feel you.
Jordan against Ainge. Now Woolridge from about 16. Rebound, Parrish. About 3.5 minutes left in the second. Bird kicks to Ainge. Pass to McHale. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson against Jordan. Dumps it off. Here's Oakley. Blocked. And here are the Celtics now. Ainge against Macy. Here's Parrish. Hits from the low block. 6 points for him.
That hook shot was softer than whipped cream and cotton balls. His post game is simply fantastic.
Here's Gervin. Offline with the layup after the quick pump fake. With the Celtics, Clark, they get the ball down the court very quickly.
And this is the case for a few reasons. They have excellent outlet passes both as starters and off the bench. And they also have a lot of guys that can handle the ball. It's part of why they've been so great these past few years in transition.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by McHale. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Ainge, and there are the Celtics with another basket. Porzine's checked in, and here's Macy. 2:03 left in the half. Jordan. Ainge covering. Woolridge inside. Bird covering. Just 5 on the clock. Michael to shoot. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 25 points in the game. Pass to Bird. Guarded by Woolridge. Bird kicks to Ainge. He's picked up by Jordan. Woolridge against Bird. McHale defended by Oakley. And that one's good. McHale.
Well, that's a nice dime. What a dime. He dished it inside, and it was right on target.
Now here's Jordan. 25 points in the game. Here's Mason. Takes a 3. Rebounded by McHale.
They've really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
They got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. Bird against Woolridge. Woolridge against Bird. And that one's in from the low post. Bird's got 23. And here is Macy. 39 seconds left in the second. Jordan against Ainge. Woolridge with it. Stolen away.
The closer in you get, the more they'll reach in for the pilfer. You got to protect the rock.
And here is Jordan. Guarded now by Larry Bird. And Jordan with the long-distance slam, reminiscent of his dunk contest winner a few years back. Unbelievable. Here's Johnson. 13 feet out. Outside Jordan. And the first half is now in the books.
Well, Larry Bird in this one, he has 23 points and 1 assist. More than half their points have come from him alone.
It's more NBA coming your way. And here is Macy. Jordan this year hobbled by injury, but still Clark's solid numbers.
Yeah, well, 23 points a game, Kevin, when you're working your way back from injury is quite impressive. His shooting percentage is down, but that will climb up as he gets back into the rhythm and flow of things.
Johnson is out there with Ainge. Then it's Bird. Then there's Kevin McHale and Parrish. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Bird, the pass to Johnson. Defended by Macy. Just 3 to shoot. And here is Parrish. And that's collected by Macy. And to that point about Jordan's numbers, he was limited in minutes as well.
Yeah, the 23 points came, Kevin, in only about 25 minutes a game, which is actually better than what he did in his rookie season a year ago. He was still scoring at a very high clip. When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Bird outside. Gets a good look. Here's McHale. The rebound by Corzine. Bulls trail by 4. Macy passes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. From the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They have clearly come out here with something to prove.
The Celtics on offense. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson outside. Woolridge against Bird, but they recover it.
He tried to sneak past, but didn't quite make it. Wasn't able to get it done. He's got to be a little more careful in that situation.
Here's Ainge. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McHale.
They come out here in the third, ice cold.
McHale missing again. Here's Jordan. Ainge covering. Jordan takes off and then slammed in by Jordan. That's 8 unanswered points.
That's how you do it. That was a nice setup. I mean, the pick was in the right place, right where it should have been.
Followed the strategy that is mapped out on the sideline. Those timeouts mean a lot for these guys.
Yes, they do.
Bird this year a little down in his points per game, but still Clark a stellar season.
Well, any way you look at it, 26 a game is pretty good, if you ask me. But he also grabbed 10 rebounds a game and handed out 7 assists per game as well. That's getting close to averaging a triple-double, which is something that hasn't been done in a long time.
Well, Oscar Robertson.
That's right. Go back to the big O. He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the ball. Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Oakley a screen on Ainge. Here's Jordan. Yes! And the foul. It's on Larry Bird.
This is an unbelievable start to this game. They're running their offense to perfection. Everything is right on target.
And the Bulls making a change here. The and one is good, so a 3-point play that time. The Celtics with the lead. Johnson kicks to McHale. Johnson against Mason. Now Ainge. They double him with Jordan. With 1 second left. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team him. That's your only hope.
Off the screen, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Kevin McHale.
Wise foul there, Kevin. You can't give up the easy dunk.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Bird outside. Pass to McHale. Puts the move on. Stolen. Chicago trailing here. Here's Jordan. Oh, wow! The emphatic jam.
Great D leads to easy offense.
Here's Johnson. Right around, 4 minutes left. Here's Johnson. They trail by 1. Pass to Bird, and stolen by Jordan. It's 1-on-1. Oh! Flushes it in.
Oh my goodness, nobody stopped the ball. The D made that much too easy for him.
Here's Johnson. Defended by Macy. And McHale backs down. Johnson against Macy. 5 to shoot. Woolridge against McHale. It's blocked. That's a 24-second violation, Macy. Great offensive performance they're putting on. Jordan with it. The dump off. Macy passes to Jordan. Here's Macy. Knocked loose.
In the blink of an eye, he saw that pump fake and then made the takeaway.
Pass to Johnson. Parrish against Woolridge. 5 on the clock. With the teardrop and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, Larry Bird in this one, he has 23 points and 1 assist. He is in complete control of this game.
And so he makes both from the line. And here is Macy. 2:35 left in the third quarter. Now Jordan. Off the pick. Puts the hammer down. And Jordan getting close to his game 1 total of 49 points now. Here's Johnson. He's got 6. Parrish with it. And here is Ainge. And McHale backs down. And finished up with a nice layup. McHale's got 8 points.
The defender was right in his face, but he used that to his advantage. That's an NBA move.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 44. Off the screen. Fouled as he went in for the jam. The D saved the dunk, and he'll shoot free throws. First one. And so he hits both. Here's Johnson. 1:27 left in the third. Now Parrish. Here's Ainge. Guarded by Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Shot's good by McHale.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Chicago leading. And here is Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Poked away. Here's Jordan. They lead by 1. 5 on the clock. Here's Macy. And again, Chicago. No good. They can make this a 2-for-1 opportunity. Oh!
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down. Jordan against Ainge. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Boy, that was nice and easy. But easy's probably just the way he likes it.
Yeah, and the one-hand slam always looks nice, Clark, on the highlight reel. Cuts off the pass.
He just lost another one, Kevin. I mean, he's really having a difficult time seeing the defense here.
And so this one is tightly contested as we end the third.
Jordan having a terrific game. 46 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
Here's Johnson. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Charles Oakley. John Paxson is out there with Michael Jordan, and it's Woolridge. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. And McHale backs down. Shoots over Woolridge. Blocked. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
Bulls ball.
Here's Jordan. Ainge covering. Here's Woolridge. Back to Jordan. Woolridge with it. Gervin. Bird covering. Shot clock at 2. Nailed it with just a little time left on the shot clock. And the Bulls lead by 3. Johnson outside. Oakley against Parrish. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
He's got to break out of this slump if his team wants a chance to win.
Paxson with the ball. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Johnson outside. Guarded by Paxson. Bird kicks to McHale. It's blocked over Oakley. The Bulls leading by 6. Now Jordan into Woolridge. The steal.
Kevin, he's having some problem holding on to the orange right now. I mean, during the first half, he had just one miscue.
Here's Gervin, guarded now by Larry Bird. Drains it, minutes left in the 4th. Can they get it? And the basket good.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
And here we go with John Paxson. And here's Jordan. Powers through the contact to slam it home. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
That's good execution there. I mean, use that screen to give yourself an alley to the basket.
Right, and they use it well. It's reading what's ahead of you.
Yeah, nicely.
And the Bulls making a change here.
They've really been fearless this half, going to the rack a lot more and getting rewarded for their efforts. They're getting chances at the free throw line, and they've cashed in on them, and that's why they're on top.
Here's Bird, takes it up. Great finish in traffic. And here is Macy. The dump off. Jordan against Bird. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Good foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Johnson. Right around, 5 minutes left in the game. And here is Ainge. Here's Bird. And again, it's Boston converting.
He's doing as much as he possibly can out there. But his teammates have to carry their weight if they're going to have a chance to win.
And here is Jordan, guarded now by Larry Bird. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
The official was right on top of him.
So he gets them both. Here's Johnson. Defended by Macy. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bird. Horsing with the rebound.
Well, he faded away on it for no good reason. He shouldn't have made that shot harder than it had to be.
Here's Jordan. Guarded now by Larry Bird. To the wing. Jordan up top. Bird covering. Just 5 on the clock. Now Paxson. Jacks up the triple. And again, no good by Chicago. Celtics trail by 9. Fires from the elbow. Johnson's shot is off.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Here's Jordan, and he jams it in beautifully. Jordan's getting close to the NBA postseason scoring record of 61.
Boy, and wouldn't that be something to tie that mark here against the Celtics, who have been unstoppable at home.
Left to the fourth. Bird outside. And McHale backs down. Jordan against Bird. 5 to shoot. Over Jordan. Blocked. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. It's blocked. Corzine against Johnson. Here's McHale. Banks it in.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Macy passes to Jordan. Bird covering. And again, it's Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 57 points. Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. 11-point game. Here's Parrish. Here's McHale over Woolridge. And Kevin McHale, the bucket on the assist from Dennis Johnson. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Jordan. Gervin, defended by Parrish. Bird, and the rebound handled. Here's Johnson. Here's McHale, and there's the dunk.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Chicago with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great.
Here's Ainge. Back to Johnson. Bird with it. And he hits that one from down low. Bird's got 31 points. 120 after the fourth. A bucket here by Jordan. Yes!
Unreal, Kevin.
Jordan has tied the postseason scoring record, 61. This is something out of this world.
Off the chart.
Here's Ainge. McHale inside. Woolridge is there. Bird left side. The shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Chicago turns it over.
Boston Bucks.
Here's Bird. The rebound by Jordan.
Tough miss. They got a good look, just couldn't capitalize.
A basket by Michael Jordan would set him apart in history. It falls! And he's done it. Jordan breaks the mark for playoff points scored.
Boy, to put a performance up like this after missing almost the entire regular season, my goodness, that's something else. He truly has arrived as an elite NBA superstar, Kevin.
Here's Chicago. 11-point game. Woolridge against Ainge. A nice shot by Woolridge.
Every basket puts another nail in the coffin. This game is theirs.
And here is Johnson. Tipped. It stays here. Here's Bird. Off the inbound pass. Orlando Woolridge grabs the miss. That will wrap it up. The Bulls overcome the odds to hand the Celtics just their second loss at home. What a feeling for the Bulls.
How about that? This is a series now, Kev. Best of 3, and Chicago will have the home court advantage heading into Game 3 at home. They could really pull off a huge upset here in this first round.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. So for Doris, Clark, and the whole crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.